Okay, let me check if I'm live on Twitter and YouTube. Okay, yeah, I am live on both. So, today's topic is liquidation snapshots by asset. Let me show you something else. So, I want to track multiple things on how do we. Yeah, so my plan is to track multiple things on this dashboard. One of those, no, one of those we are already tracking with liquidations. So these are the metrics. Let me select metrics to track, and we can go down to liquidations. Oh no, yeah, liquidations is already there. We are we are tracking all the liquidations in USD. Now we just need two different snapshots, which is collateral by asset snapshot and debt by asset snapshot. So this is collateral by asset snapshot and this is debt by asset snapshot that we want to track. And yeah, so that's the plan for today. And if that's completed quickly, we will go for this. So not API, supply only. Supply balance. I don't know if there is an event that is emitted when you supply certain asset. I'm pretty sure that there is one, but let's see what's there and we can figure that out. Also, if you are watching right now, please do share this stream on Twitter or LinkedIn or like even in the WhatsApp. I don't care, as long as there are people coming. Anyway, let me let me also tweet this. Okay, now that's done. We can go to event handler. We already know liquidator stats. Snapshot is there. This is there. and we should headers liquidations by asset snapshot. Okay, this works. Next, what we want to do is, next we want to modify the schema.graphql and add type liquidations by asset snapshot. Now id asset month start timestamp. Okay, no liquidation liquidation by asset doesn't actually explain anything. There will be two kinds of asset, which is collateral and debt. They are different. In some cases they might be same. So should what we should do is collateral liquidated by asset snapshot, and we'll say debt repaid by asset debt repaid by as debt repaid in liquidation by asset snapshot. Okay, it's a mouthful, but I guess that's okay. Run pm code gen. This will add these types and we can access them here now. I want to see the snapshot timestamp. Yeah, we already have that. Use this for all the snapshots. Now what we should do, liquidator snapshot, no, const liquidation. Okay, oh yes, now I understood. We need to remove this. And I will say const by id will be event dot chain id dash event dot params dot collateral asset. So that's the id, and we'll change the variable name to collateral liquidated snapshot id. Snapshot context dot await. Now let me copy dot get or create and id asset and everything is there. Total collateral liquidated, total value captured, and we have start month start timestamp. Okay, that's good. We are doing this, but we also need, let's add that here, token amount begint, and maybe we should have this also, just in case we need it. It's not that difficult, we are already calculating it, so why not add that. Yeah, big int 0. Next we will should we just set it directly by asset set, and then say next total liquidation is total liquidation plus 1, USD value is value captured, no, not value captured. Oh, we need to change the name. Total collateral liquidated USD. Total collateral liquidated and total collateral precision. All these names are wrong, bunch of them, not all. Let me push this up and up and down. Okay, total collateral liquidated, total collateral precision, and USD. And instead of value captured, we will, let's check. What we can do is we will take this liquidated collateral amount and add it here. Oh, sorry. Remove this, go back. This. These 4 values need to be set. Total liquidations done. USD value done. I don't like this. Yeah. No. USD is below this. So now we want to do total collateral liquidated plus liquidated collateral precision can possibly be undefined. Oh, okay. So we should say this. That way we know it. It will be either 0 or some value, and we won't get that error. Now with that done, that's completed. Yeah, we need works. This is a snapshot for col- collateral liquidated. We can do per day, but that's not really needed. So that's why I'm not doing that. What else? What else do we have? I guess that's about it. Then debt repaid will be something that we need to track. It's almost the same thing, but again, we need to modify these names. Total debt repaid. Total debt repaid. Precision USD. Okay. Okay. This type is modified. We need to modify this. Collateral liquidated by asset snapshot, and debt debt repaid in liquidation by asset snapshot. Why I'm saying debt repaid? Because liquidation is also where we are repaying a debt, but we want to track liquidations, not regular debt repayments. That's why the type name is something like this. Also, maybe what we should do is for tracking, yeah, for tracking the chain link prices, we should have some logic, because that's not very interesting to use DeFi. Again, it's interesting, but it takes time and money. With By tracking chainlink data, we don't really need that. I guess we have like 80 or something assets. So for that, I, I guess we should write it. So we don't have to think about, yeah, so we don't have to think about rate limits from the centralized API, off-chain APIs. So let's see. Let's modify this. We did collateral, and now we are gonna do debt. Okay, we are again doing this. Need to modify it. Run pnpn code gen so we don't get this error. Okay, we have all the data we needed. Next, I guess we should run this and see if it actually works or not, or it starts to throw errors. Command for running indexer is pnpm dev, and this should start everything. Let's see. Yeah, everything works. Now I know I said we should go for the supply and tracking the supply, but I want to do like chain link. Let's open localhost 8080 slash console, refresh it. We have everything by asset limit. It's snapshot, right? Can we do aggregate? No. Distinct on asset, and we'll say asset. Remove this part, we don't need the other query right now. Okay, let's assume this is asset and write our query to see if snapshots are there. Limit 10, no, 24. Order by month start timestamp, descending, where asset is equal to this address 0x1808, and we want start timestamp, total number of liquidation, total collateral liquidated, and USD. Also precision. Okay, what's this timestamp? Unix timestamp. Feb 2025, there were 13 liquidations worth $1 million for this asset. And what's the asset? We know the address, but not the name. Should we check in our token metadata? Oh, TBTC. Don't know what that address is, that asset is, but I guess that's good. 11, is that correct? Yeah, I guess TBTC price is going up and down, maybe that's why. Total 11 TBTC liquidated, but it's million. It should be more than million, like million and 1.1 million or 1.15, something like that. Let's see. Anyway, what's next? Also, I want to see Uniswap pools. I want to explore pools. Let's say this TBTC, WBTC. DeFi, no, Dex screener, and I want to search for this token. A day, and it was Feb, right? Yeah, in February its price is high as 102 and lowest is 78. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's good. So our calculations are correct. There is no issue with that, and it's tracking on Uniswap. Okay, good enough for now. We wanted to see one more part, which is WBT Binance API get price, get real time price. Let's see. WBTC, what? I don't understand. WBTC USDT. Okay, that's great. So what we can do is we can find my logic for tracking price was, let me show you. So let's, yeah, we have token X, hmm, uh, and there is a Uniswap pool. So let's say this is like Uniswap pool, token X slash Binance, we can say token, no, B token A. So this is Binance token A. We can track this. We can track this price with Uniswap. So Uniswap, put this at the top. Track price with Uniswap, Uniswap events. No, swap events from Uniswap, and then like fetch price for B token A from Binance API. If there is a rate limit, I don't know what that will be. What that is. So we might need to check it. Binance API rate limits. Okay, it says 6,000. This is for ticker. Okay. So what we can do is we can save this price in the DB, and if it's like 3 second plus minus, it's okay. Let me think again. We want to save the Binance price in the DB for caching. Yeah, that works, I guess. We want to save this in Binance for caching, and in case we want to use it again in like 3 seconds, we can use that price. If not, we'll update that. And then we already know where, yeah, this one. So this, let's say this is Y and this is X, and we want to say, let me just say, we have price for token X divided by B token A. Give me a second. Okay, we just have to multiply it. Mid price for reserve A divided by B, reserve B divided by A. Okay. So in our case, we just need to do like X into Y, and token A price in USD. We should get that. Can we get? No, I don't think Coinbase has open API. Coinbase get token price in USD API. Get spot price currency pair. Do we have any example currency pair? We also need like a token. We have BTC USD. Does Binance has USD pair? Okay, invalid symbol. USDT USD pair. No. Binance USDT USD pair. Binance Vision data. Okay, I'm just trying to find the API, the USD pair for USDT, and if it's there or not. I want to find list. Yeah, USD TRY. USDS. No, we have like USDT BRL, USDT DAI, USDT TRY, PLN, NGN, USDS, USDC. Is there USDC, US? No. There is USDC, USDT pair. I'm not sure. I guess we should just use USDT instead of USD. there might be minor fluctuations in the price, but that's not big enough where we have to like actually care about that. And I'm assuming uh, USDT will be always uh, well backed, or I don't remember the word, but collateralized. So it doesn't deviate from the price. That's that's my assumption. But let's see what happens. So you understood this part, right? We are going to fetch price from Uniswap. Oh, okay. That's messed up. What what if we want like historical Binance API get historical price, historical market data. Okay, we have to do like some we have to do some bootstrapping to get all the historical data and figure that out. But right now we understood at least some part. Okay, cool. Next, I don't think I can start right now. We have 10 minutes left. Oh no, actually 20. Okay then. I guess we are going for the supply part. Let's remove this and figure out what else is there. Was the address config.yaml, copy the address, go to etherscan, address, paste. Okay, contract, read as the proxy, go to the implementation and go down to ABI. This is the ABI. We can copy this, new file, pool ABI dot JSON, event borrow, deficit covered, deficit created, flash loan, isolation mode, total debt updated, liquidation call, supply. Okay, supply, we want to track this. Now what things are there? Reserve, then user, on behalf of, what else, amount, referral code. Okay, referral code is not useful. I want to see like what this is on behalf of Aave docs. Supply event, Aave logic, on behalf of address, transferring them to supply event. Supplies a certain amount of an asset into protocol, minting same amount of corresponding A tokens and transferring them to on behalf of address. For example, if your user supplies 100 and on behalf of address is same, then message dot is same as message dot sender, they will get 100 AUSD in return. Okay, another question. They are saying on behalf of. So what is this? Okay, in the event, message dot sender is this user address, and on behalf of address is sent as an argument to the in the function. So that's the function arg. It can be different, it can be same. Now I don't know if on behalf of the supply that is given, who is supplying that, the person who is giving the person who has the A token or the person who is supplying. My assumption is the person who is supplying. So on behalf of address will be the address that is providing the deposit. That's my assumption, but I can be wrong. But that's just basic logic. Okay, that's cool. What else? What else? Okay, not much. We can start with creating a type. Supply we have liquidations, right? We don't want supplies, we want aggregated supply by asset type supply by asset snapshot. What else is remaining? Yeah, we are yeah, supply by asset snapshot supply. Now let's figure out what this is. What field should be there? ID is important. Next is asset. We'll say string. Supply in USD. No, supply USD. Oh, we just need supply also. Now we need supply precision. And one more field that will be here is start month, start timestamp, and int. Next, type aggregated supply by user. So I want to track supplied amount that is supplied by the user. What do these guys do? Like the USD amount, supply USDC USD doesn't make sense, right? Because when you're showing the graph, is it current graph? Are all the amounts in token and just multiplied by current value or what? That's where I don't know what to do. Total yeah, supply by asset doesn't make sense. Supply this field supply USD and supply by asset doesn't make sense because that's the current value. But when we take like okay, when we take a snapshot, I guess we'll just update supply USD at the end of the month. And we don't know what when that month is. Can we add comments here? Update supply USD value every time, but by the current value of the asset denominated in USD. Let me see if PNP and CodeGen works. CodeGen, no. Let me remove this and see if that works. No. 7130. Oh, okay. Let's remove this part and see if this works. Yes, it does work. So we can add comments in here. Adding supply by asset in USD denomination doesn't make sense as the value of that asset will fluctuate over time. Instead, we will store the supply and multiply by current price. Yes, of the asset denominated in USD when we need to show the value in USD. That's the idea, because storing that doesn't make sense. It will keep changing and we need to modify it every time. So yeah, supply by asset will store these values, but in the snapshot it does make sense. One thing, every time we add supply value, what we'll do is supply precision into USD value. Will not add the USD value, instead we'll take like all the all the past values plus current value in the precision, so in terms of tokens, and then multiply it by current supply, current USD price of that asset. Does do I'm Is it clear? I'm not sure if it is or it's not, but yeah, so that's why I added this comment. It's much simple to this is simple to understand. Next is this, and next is type supply by user. Now main thing is we need to track each token that user supplied, and value doesn't make sense. So what we can do is ID, next is user, supply begin, supply precision, and then asset. We'll say asset string. With this, what we can do is supply by user. We can pass user address to the GraphQL API, and it will give all the supply positions for that user. That's very simple to understand. And when we want to show it, we'll show the USD value on the dashboard. We don't need to store it here. We just need to modify it so that we have exact supplied value. And yeah, that's the idea. And we have, I don't know how many minutes we have. Yeah, so stream is ending soon. We have like less than 2 minutes, so let me reiterate few things. If you're watching on YouTube, please do subscribe. I want to increase the number of subscribers, and it helps me a lot. That's why I want you guys to subscribe there. If you're watching on Twitter, please follow me there, and also come to YouTube and subscribe to Decrypted Bytes. It's spelled like how I pronounced it, Decrypted Bytes. If you have any suggestions about how I can improve my stream, please put it in the comments or DM me. I'm happy to make those changes and improve my stream. So yeah, what else? Okay, if you are here today, thank you. Thanks for joining the stream. And I do these streams every day at 10 a.m. UTC or 3:30 a.m. IST for people who are in India. It's 3:30 p.m. and for rest of the world it's 10 a.m. UTC or Central Standard Time, I guess. I'm just gonna say UTC. Okay, cool. So see you guys tomorrow, and have a nice day. Bye. Peace.